There are so many medicinal benefits of meadowsweet herb, or Filipendula ulmaria. Some people think of it simply as a natural form of aspirin, but as you'll soon see in this episode, meadowsweet's benefits go far beyond this. I always love to keep things practical so that you can build your own herbal knowledge, so I'll be sharing one of my favorite ways to enjoy meadowsweet's benefits with a meadowsweet tea recipe for relieving pain and inflammation. That's coming up in just a bit. Hello and welcome to the Herbs with Rosalee podcast, a show exploring how herbs heal as medicine, as food, and through nature connection. I'm your host, Rosalee de la Forêt. I created this YouTube channel to share trusted herbal wisdom so that you can get the best results when relying on herbs for your health. I love offering up practical knowledge to help you dive deeper into the world of medicinal plants and seasonal living. Each episode of the Herbs with Rosalee podcast is shared on YouTube as well as your favorite podcast app. Transcripts and recipes for each episode can be found at herbswithrosaleepodcast.com or through the link in the video description. Also in the video description, you'll find other helpful resources. For example, to get my best herbal tips, as well as fun bonuses, be sure to sign up for my weekly herbal newsletter. Okay, grab your cup of tea and let's dive in. Meadowsweet's botanical name is Filipendula ulmaria, and it has many common names like Queen of the Meadow, Pride of the Meadow, Meadowwort, Meadow Queen, Lady of the Meadow. You probably see a theme here. With its splash of brilliantly white flowers, it brightens the meadows it loves to grow in. Meadowsweet is native to Europe and Asia and has become naturalized in many parts of North America. Meadowsweet is a member of the rose family, and it has many of the common characteristics within this family, including being both cooling and astringent. Its aromatic qualities help to move stagnation, and it's commonly used when there are signs of heat, like a sharp stabbing pain. As a drying herb, it tightens and tones tissues through its astringent properties, but it's also systemically drying through moisture loss via its diaphoretic and diuretic qualities. If you're new to the concepts of herbal energetics and understanding if a plant or a condition is hot or cold or damp or dry, then you're going to love the free mini herbal energetics course that I'm hosting later this month. This video training course will show you why herbal energetics is so important, especially when working with herbs for your health. I'll also be sharing an important safety guide for herbs, as well as my herbal energetics flavor wheel. Don't miss out on this awesome training. It'll only be available for a short time. Check out the show notes to sign up for the waitlist so you can be the first in the door and not miss a thing. And if you happen to be watching or listening to this episode after the free mini course is over, no worries. You can also sign up for the next time it's offered. Okay, let's chat about meadowsweet and aspirin. Meadowsweet has been used to reduce pain for hundreds and likely thousands of years. Then in 1827, researchers identified and isolated salicylic acid from meadowsweet leaves. In the typically reductionist manner of Western science, it was determined that this single constituent was responsible for meadowsweet's pain-relieving abilities. But there was one problem. Taken by itself, salicylic acid created many other problems, including stomach bleeding. It wasn't until 1897 that Felix Hoffmann figured out how to chemically alter salicin, taken from the meadowsweet plant, to render it less troublesome for the stomach. Hoffmann's new chemical was named aspirin and was officially patented and sold by Bayer in 1900. Aspirin became a widely used medicine fairly quickly, and this was the beginning of the class of drugs today known as NSAIDs. Aspirin is still one of the most widely used drugs on the market, with 40,000 tons of it being consumed each year around the world. Most people tend to think of over-the-counter medicines as being safe. However, according to the American Gastro Association, every year the side effects of NSAIDs hospitalize over 100,000 people and kill 16,500 people in the US alone. The most common side effects of aspirin include bleeding, ulcers, and tinnitus. Ironically, or perhaps notably, meadowsweet is commonly used by herbalists to heal the problems that aspirin creates. By isolating certain constituents within meadowsweet and turning it into aspirin, we've left out the natural buffering agents found in the whole plant. So rather than think of the benefits of meadowsweet herb as a simple, natural form of aspirin, there's a lot more to this plant. Here's what I mean. For one thing, meadowsweet modulates inflammation and it reduces pain. So as mentioned, meadowsweet is high in salicylic acid, which is well known for its ability to relieve pain. However, meadowsweet's ability to relieve pain isn't because of a single constituent. Undoubtedly, its ability to modulate inflammation is also due to flavonoids and tannins, not to mention aromatics. Meadowsweet seems especially suited to stagnant pain. That's pain that's fixed in a location, possibly with a pounding sensation. It's also helpful when there are symptoms of heat, such as redness, acute swelling, and tissues that feel warm when you touch them. Take headaches, for example. Meadowsweet is especially suited to headaches in which the person has a hot head and feels a pounding sensation in their head. Meadowsweet is cooling and it promotes circulation, which can relieve the stagnant energy causing the headache. Meadowsweet can also address systemic pain and inflammation. Besides having the ability to relieve pain, meadowsweet also modulates that inflammation that might be causing the pain. Taken daily as a tea or tincture, it can help relieve chronic arthritic pain and inflammation. Researchers have shown that the polyphenols within meadowsweet can strongly modulate inflammation in vitro, but there are probably many constituents within meadowsweet that attribute to its anti-inflammatory abilities. Earlier, I mentioned that the earliest attempts of isolating constituents for medicine within meadowsweet failed because salicylic acid by itself is too harsh on the digestive tract. But ironically, one of the best benefits of meadowsweet herb is that it shines for addressing a wide range of digestive problems. As herbalist David Hoffman says, meadowsweet is one of the best digestive remedies available, and as such, will be indicated in most conditions if they are approached holistically. It acts to protect and soothe the mucous membranes of the digestive tract, reducing excess acidity and easing nausea. Here are some specific examples. Meadowsweet has long been used to support and protect the digestive tract. And it's not just for minor tummy aches. Meadowsweet is often considered specific for healing ulcers, which is especially interesting because aspirin can give people ulcers. So meadowsweet for the win on that one. Meadowsweet is high in tannins and flavonoids. The tannins, which are astringent, help to tighten and tone the mucous membranes of the digestive tract, including the lining of the stomach. By helping to pull the tissues together, meadowsweet can both prevent and address ulcers. It also helps to relieve pain, which is often the worst symptom of ulcers. And it has antimicrobial activity that can help to address secondary infections. Another benefit may be due to meadowsweet's ability to modulate the formation of histamine. While histamine is famous for its role in seasonal allergies, it can also play a role in stomach ulcerations. All in all, meadowsweet is a wonderful herb for healing stomach ulcers. It's often used as part of a larger healing regimen rather than as a simple. Herbalist Thomas Avery Gran recommends combining meadowsweet with plantain leaf, marshmallow root, and chamomile for chronic inflammation of the gastrointestinal tract. And David Winston likes to also combine that with licorice. Meadowsweet can address diarrhea. Many rose family plants are commonly used for diarrhea, and meadowsweet is no exception. This astringent plant also tastes pleasant, making it a good choice for children. It can soothe upset tummies and help to relieve the pain and stop excessive diarrhea. Meadowsweet even helps for random stomach aches and pains, including acid reflux. It really shines as an herb for stomach aches, nausea, and poor digestion, and especially helpful for those who find herbs like ginger to be too warming. Meadowsweet removes stagnation, like when you eat a meal and your stomach just feels full for a really long time. It helps to relieve this general discomfort in the stomach. My friend and fellow herbalist Jim McDonald has this advice. If someone asks you what to do for reflux, but they aren't going to come in and do a consult or listen to this lengthy exposition of the nuances of gastric tissues and processes, I say, you could try meadowsweet. See if that helps. So next time you have some digestive woes, give meadowsweet a try. I especially love the flowers as a tea. I'll share a recipe for that coming up quick. Meadowsweet, when taken as a hot tea, is a relaxing diaphoretic herb. It promotes circulation and opens the pores to let the heat out of the body. It's especially indicated when someone has a higher fever or feels hot but isn't sweating. A study to determine the benefits of Meadowsweet as a functional beverage found that it's high in polysaccharides known to modulate the immune system. This gives us another reason to rely on Meadowsweet during times of an upper respiratory infection. Meadowsweet is famous for relieving pain, healing ulcers, and addressing diarrhea. And it has also been shown to have potential anti-cancer benefits as well. Meadowsweet has been shown to benefit people with cervical dysplasia, which is the presence of abnormal cell growth on the cervix. In this study, 25 out of 48 women with cervical dysplasia had a complete remission after using a Meadowsweet ointment. Cervical dysplasia is strongly associated with the HPV virus and has the potential to develop into cancer. It would be really interesting to see more and similar trials with Meadowsweet being worked with in this way. Meadowsweet loves to grow in damp meadows and banks. It's native to Europe and Asia and has been naturalized in North America. It's an easy plant to grow in your garden. It really prefers damp soil and it attracts many different beneficial pollinators and insects. I always look forward to it blooming in my garden. Meadowsweet grows from 3 to 5 feet tall. It blooms from June to September and boasts these creamy, beautiful white flowers that are strongly aromatic and sweet smelling. The individual flowers are quite small and have 5 petals and many stamens, typical of the rose family. All those small flowers form this gorgeous flower head. And you can harvest these flower heads when they're blooming and looking vibrant. The leaves are dark green on top with a whitish downy color on the underside. They grow as leaflets that are 3-lobed on the terminal leaflet, and then opposite as you go down the stem. Meadowsweet is safe for most people. However, it should be used with caution in the following circumstances. Children under 16 who have the flu or chickenpox symptoms because of a rare but serious Reye syndrome, and people who are sensitive or allergic to aspirin. Meadowsweet is a versatile plant that can be worked with in a variety of ways. A simple tea made from meadowsweet flowers is wonderful medicine. It's strongly aromatic, it's sweet, and it's slightly astringent. To make your own cup of tea, use a heaping tablespoon of the dried flowers, or about 4 to 6 grams per pint of just boiled water. You want to steep that, covered, from about 5 to 15 minutes. It will get stronger, but also noticeably more bitter with the longer steeping time. Meadowsweet can also be combined with other herbs for added benefits. Here's my recipe for Meadowsweet Flower Pain Relief Tea. This Meadowsweet tea recipe is a delicious way to modulate inflammation and reduce minor aches and pains. You can enjoy it warm throughout the day. The ingredients are 2 teaspoons of dried meadowsweet flowers, Filipendula ulmaria, about 2 grams, 1 tablespoon of dried nettle leaves, Urtica dioica, about 2 grams again, and 1 teaspoon of dried de-seeded rose hips. That's about 3 grams. You can also use whole rose hips if you prefer. To make this, you steep all of the herbs in around 14 ounces of hot water, covered for about 10 minutes. Then give that a strain, add honey if you desire, and enjoy. You can visit the show notes to get your free printable recipe card for this Meadowsweet tea recipe. Also in the show notes I've included other helpful links like where you can buy Meadowsweet, as well as both of my books. If you enjoyed this episode on the benefits of Meadowsweet herb, and you value trusted herbal information, then I hope you'll stick around. The best way to get started is to subscribe on YouTube or your favorite podcast app. After you've subscribed, don't forget to check out the show notes to sign up for the free mini herbal energetics course that's releasing later this month. In this online training, you'll learn how to get the skills to be an herbalist so you can confidently choose the herbs that actually work for you and your family without having to memorize lists of herbs or being fearful of making things worse. In fact, I'll be giving you a safety framework so you can feel more confident when working with herbs. We'll also have tea tastings, and you'll get a copy of the Herbal Energetics flavor wheel. It's going to be a lot of fun. So check out the show notes to get on the wait list so you don't miss it. I deeply believe that this world needs more herbalists and plant-centered folks, and I'm so glad that you're here as part of this herbal community. Also, a big round of thanks to the people all over the world who make this podcast happen week to week. Nicole Paul is the project manager who oversees the whole operation, from guest outreach to writing show notes to actually uploading each episode and so many other things I don't even know. She really holds this whole thing together. Francesca is our fabulous video and audio editor. She not only makes listening more pleasant, she also adds beauty to the YouTube videos with plant images and video overlays. Tatiana Rusikova is the botanical illustrator who creates gorgeous plant and recipe illustrations for us. I love them. I know that you do too. Christy edits the recipe cards, and then Jenny creates them as well as the thumbnail images for YouTube. Alex is our tech support and social media manager, and Karen and Emily are our student services coordinators and community support. For those of you who like to read along, Jennifer is who creates the transcripts for us each week. Xavier, my handsome French husband, is the cameraman and website IT guy. It takes an herbal village to make it all happen, including you. Okay, you've lasted to the very end of the show, which means you get a gold star and this herbal tidbit. Meadowsweet is not only medicine for us, but it can also help clean up our messes. Meadowsweet has been shown to relieve heavy metals like cadmium and lead from stormwater. While this might be beneficial quality for helping humans to clean up their industrial waste, it's also important to harvest meadowsweet from areas free from metal contamination.